For this week, it'll be a little bit different. We're going to be doing a rewind spread plan with me, or rewind planning, due to the fact if you were to see my last post on my last plan with me on Instagram, you would have found out that I have lost the footage to my plan with me for this week of 19 through the 25th. But if you're watching a real time, it'll be last week. So we're just going to do a rewind spread of last week. But this will be my memory planning rewind. So this is something new, something that I haven't done here on my YouTube channel. So it'll be quite interesting. But let me know if you like these kind of videos or not. And yes. We're just gonna plan from the 19th through the 25th. As you can see, this is my happy planner, the classic, and you can see that's kind of empty right there. And you see some November spread around here. Oh yes, I usually toss these out and replace it with these that I already printed out. And I prefer this EC style more than this because all this color is just too much, not to my liking. I like to simplify things more, a little bit more. So if you're interested in that, also let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're interested in these kind of stuff on memory planning. I think memory planning is a pretty fun way of planning, since we do tend to forget 80% of the things that we did yesterday, and like practically 90 to 99% of the things that we did on the prior week. So it's nice to record your life on paper and then go back and look at it. So yes, last chit-chatting, and let's get on with all this. I totally forgot where I got this, but I did have this custom made from an Etsy shop. So once I figure out, I will let you guys know down below in the description box. Anything that I am using, just to let you know that it's down in the description box. But yes, that was a long enough intro. Less chit-chatting, and let's get on planning. Okay, first I'm going to pull these two pages right here out that I'll be planning on. And the kit that we will be using for this week is from TwoLilBees. It is her Thankful kit. You might have seen a lot of people have used this kit. I usually like to save my pretty kits for my memory spread. And the foil that we will be pulling is from Rose Colored Days. This is the sample sheet with the glitter headers, and it is in pink hollow foil, which is something new. I think it will be really unique. And then those are just some washies that I hope that I will incorporate into my spread, but usually it never turns out as I plan because I don't usually use washi like crazy, which I try to since I do have a lot. So yes, I'm gonna start putting these date numbers from Simply Watercolor Co. on the date covers from the kit as I lay out my whole template or overlay of how I usually do. I'm just gonna talk about a little thing here and there about what's been happening and going on. First of all, one tip that I totally forgot to mention to you guys, that if you don't want to be taking medications, I would recommend taking a lot of 100% OJ. And this is a recommendation that's recommended by a nurse. It's just something that they don't really tell you. If a nurse is kind enough to tell you to use something for a substitution instead of medication, I think you prefer to take it that way. But if you do like taking drugs, that's on you. I like to not take drugs as much as possible because it can mess with your system with intaking too much chemicals. So if I could go the healthier option way, I would prefer. Anyhow, I just place the date covers down, and then now I'm gonna be placing down the bottle washi. I'm just going to white out it really quick. I honestly don't like this Bic whiteout on a heavier duty white paper. It comes out yellow, but if I were to use it on a copy paper, it actually blends right in perfectly with no issues, but then it just could have been helped. I already put it down on the paper, so we're just gonna go with it. And then instead of using the smaller skinny washi strip from the kit, I'm actually gonna use the bow washi from Hello Petite paper instead, just because I think it looks prettier. If you like something, you know, put a bow on it. As I do that, second thing is that my husband will be returning home sooner than thought, which I am super excited because I need him to help me tackle this place down by decluttering, packing, and everything. But I will be pretty much be busy and starting off with that so that I can get rid of most of the junk as soon as possible, sell the majority of them as much as possible too. And then, let's see, third thing is that I have been in the process of setting up my planner for the new year, and I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but if you guys are, do let me know. I think this will be a very, very interesting video to watch, just to see how each person plan out their year or New Year's resolution, or just how they actually set up their planner overall. But yes, just gonna start setting down header washies. These are the pink foil for rose colored days, and then I'm just gonna grab 2 other header washi from the kit, and I'm planning to use pink, always pink. And then I also wanted the Merlot or darker ox blood header instead, because it just looks so pretty. You know, that's like one of my colors, my dark colors that I really like besides black. And yes, another thing that I do want to mention is that I apologize in advance that my video has sort of a blue tint to it. It just couldn't be helped. I have actually moved my desk in a different place, and it's giving off this blue tint when recording my film. I honestly don't like it at all. I might have to move my table back to where it originally was to begin with in order to get true to color. So I apologize in advance, but halfway through this video you will see that the color slowly change, but then you honestly can't tell at all unless if you just jump right from the beginning to the end of the video, you will notice the difference. And then yes, with the pink headers right there, you did see me put down some pink hollow glitter overlays just to add some sparkle, just because I'm super extra like that. And now I'm just gonna start placing down the full boxes. Like I said, I don't like that yellow tint whiteout, so to cover that whiteout right on top of that full box right there, I'm just gonna use this half dolly sticker from Ellie or Ella Plans, and just place it right there just to cover the majority of it. A little peeking out, it's okay, but I'm just gonna cover the majority of it just because it's so ugly. Anyhow, but then it did come out really nice. I like that. Next, I'm gonna put this foil that says this week right on top of there, just to add some foil and get our foil game started. The more the merrier. As you do see, I did kind of struggle placing it down just because I have a hard time just making it go straight all the way, which, you know, it never works out going straight. As I put my full boxes down, anyhow, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Mine, it was pretty fun. I spent it with a good friend of mine and her family, and I'll talk more about that later. But yes, she made a really, really delicious turkey, so moist and juicy. And then she also made a German dessert too. It was full of berries, so yummy in my tummy. I love berries. Berries are my favorite, especially when it has like strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, and strawberry, if I haven't mentioned that. So good. All of them blend right in together, and a little carb of was it bread? It was kind of like a cake bread. So it was like eating a cheesecake with a lot of berries. Or now I think about it, I think a better description for it would be like a berry pie. Apple pie sounds good right about now. Okay, let's get on to planning for Monday. I'm gonna grab this backpack from Tofu Banana and mark it with a pink hollow box from Rose Color Day sample sheet, and mark down that my son had a powwow event that day, and practically what they did was all these little cuties were singing song, all these little cute preschoolers. My son, he was doing really well at first until he saw me. Then he became so shy. He just like completely didn't sing anymore. He just stand there the whole time trying to find me in the crowd. But before that event, after I dropped my son off for school, the event happened afterwards, but right before I picked him up was that I actually went and refilled some water jugs, and the stupid ice machine box completely ate my money up, and I had to contact the person who was in charge or the owner of that ice box to get my money back, because that was not the first time that actually happened, and I'm not happy about that. And the good thing is that I would be moving, so I wouldn't have to worry about that ice box anymore. Anyhow, later on that day I did film and then edit, and the next thing you know, I lost all my footage. So there was no movie for this week of pre-plan with me. So I used the little cute munchkin from Coffee Monster Co. to mark for that icebox, and this sadness event right here to mark that I was pretty much sad and upset. And then the film clapper right there is from XOXO Papery. And then the money bag above there, as you can see right above that full box, is from Rose Color Days. And then later on, I did do my nails. The nail polish is from Fox and Pip. And then I just chopped up the 3-heart checklist from the sample sheet to get myself some more deco to distribute all of this foil all over the page. Now later on that night, I did eat a big salad bowl. Currently, I'm trying to go healthy again because last week my eating habit was so poor. I completely started breaking out. I don't know if it was from stress or my junk food, or maybe both, because I did have a lot of ice cream last week. My son, they wanted ice cream. I had a lot of cravings for ice cream, so I ate a lot of ice cream with my kids last week, which is the week before this week that I'm planning on that you're seeing. So this would be last week, and then what I'm talking about is last week. Yes, so less confusion. Anyhow, I'm gonna pull this rose washi tape right here from Michael's and use it as a backdrop, and I'm gonna use the munchkin for Once More with Love that says YouTube binge, because that's what I practically did all day that morning. I was really lazy. And my son did have Thanksgiving break too, so I just hang out with my son the whole time. And let's see, the bow behind Once More in Love's Little Munchkin is from White Deer Stationery. I used it as its cute little angel wing, like Victoria's Secret style, so I thought that would be really cute if I did that. Then later on before the afternoon, Sam did have her Fox and Pip collab with Once More in Love, and some restocks or re-release jumbo albums, as well as Scribble Prints Co. But then I only got a few. I didn't get all of them, so I used the munchkin from Coffee Monster Co. to mark that I got my albums that I wanted, and I used the flower from the deco sheet to add a flower on its head, just to make that little cute monster girl instead. Then after that, I did made some dashboards for my A6, or more like I was planning to, but I did make some dashboards, and I also cut some inserts for my A6 as well, because what I'm doing right now is pre-planning for December and the new year. So I want to make sure that I have enough insert to last those 2 months or so, or the next year or so I don't have to be doing a whole bunch of print and cut. But I will be doing a lot of print and cut for dailies, but I'm just dealing with a yearly and monthly as of right now. And then after that, you see the half full box right there under making dashboards and insert as from the kit, and then that other monster from Coffee Monster Co. again. And what I did later on that night was FaceTime with my hubby. On Wednesday right there, I used the foil spring bottle from the sample sheet and the flag from the kit to mark that I did clean out the shoe closet. And then after that, my son both my son and I ran on an errand. We went to the post office, Sam's Club, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Michael's, and we did drop by Maurice to pick up some boxes for the move, but then I didn't have any more space, so I just completely stopped at Michael's and just did not mark down Maurice at all. I had a lot of things to do and a lot of things to pick, so yes. And it's before Thanksgiving, so there's a whole bunch of good sales going on, so I gotta go do my shopping, which I really did just went and shop for arts and crafts though, because I don't shop for clothes anymore. I'm happy with my clothes that I have. I don't want to have too much clothes. Okay, then I overlap the Coffee Monster Co's Little Monster. It was a little guy that wasn't upset, but I made him upset by making a little angry mark on its forehead, and I also overlapped it with the pumpkin from the deco sheet to make it look like a little bean bag instead. So it'll be the monster sitting on the bean bag with the laptop. Yeah, what happened right there was that I was planning to edit the last video that I had up, description box, but my computer decided to break down on me, and it's on reboot mode and for like 2 days straight, so I couldn't do anything about it. But yes, I am going pretty quick, so I'm sorry about that. But then I would just describe to you what I just did right after that was that I did, instead of worrying and all, I did just pretty much memory plan for the rest of the night and catch up on memory planning, since I do have a lot of weeks to catch up on. Then following here by Thursday, before the event, what I did was a lot of planning, brain dumping, brainstorm, and pre-plan for 2019. I was just doing a whole bunch of brainstorming of how I would like my setup for 2019 in my A6, because that is my more functional planner that I use, or planner that I use functionally, productively, and all, boss babe style. So if you are interested, let me know in the comments or give me a thumbs up so that I know that when times come, I will film that video for all you to let you know how my setup is for the new year. Okay, then after that, later on that night, after doing a whole bunch of planning stuff, I did head out to one of my good friend's house and had Thanksgiving with her and her family. We had a lot of fun. We did a whole bunch of catching up. We haven't seen each other probably like, 3 weeks, because the last time I did see her was on Thanksgiving week. So I on Halloween, sorry. So I'm following up with her in life during our Thanksgiving. She was kind enough to invite me and my 2 boys over. We had a complete blast. First, we got there chit chat, had dinner, and then later on that night, we walked down to the square, the downtown square, and we watched the beautiful lights. Then we went to the skating arena, the ice skating arena, hang out there for a little bit with our kids. Then we decided to go back, walk back to her place, and then my boys and I headed out to go home. But later on that night, I didn't do much. All I did is pretty much relax for the rest of the night, FaceTime with my husband, and chill with the kids. That was it. So yeah, that was great. As you can see, I'm really undecisive of how I wanted to put my foils down. I wanted to put more foils down, so I took off the bow and added the silverwares right there. I really wanted the silverware somewhere there, but then there was practically no other space, so I decided to put it right next to the bow on the top right there banner. Okay, on to Friday, which was Black Friday shopping. Whoopee! Well, I really wish that I did go out and do some Black Friday, as you know, or have heard plenty times before, I'm sure, that I'm decluttering and I'm moving, so I did not buy anything big physically, and I did not buy much from the planner community. I did buy some digital for my future planning only, just some printables and probably 2 kits from my newest addiction and a few onesie stickers from the Coffee Monster Co. Then, let's see, I was working on D-stashes, so they're on that. After my Black Friday shopping, I did go through all my stuff that's planner related and picked out one I wanted to sell, one I wanted to keep. So I just practically separated all that, and then later on, after I have decided, I took pictures and then made decisions on rules and shipping information, and decided to post that up first, before anything else. Then again, later on that night, I did some more FaceTiming. So I'm using, see, those 2 foil hearts are from the sample sheet, the cameras from the kit. The quarter box right there is from the foil sheet again. Then we placed a fox and pit bow right there to add some more deco. We need more bows. If you like something, put a bow on it. Then the little cute emote right there is from Coffee Monster Co. holding a cell phone. And I just wrote down that I was FaceTiming my husband. As you can see, my U is higher than usual. I did a little error, but let's play slick right there. Just let it be. Don't mess with it. And then on Saturday, the Jasenia did have a sale, so I was pretty much waiting for her sale. So I bought some insert from her. So practically I did some more Black Friday shopping, and yeah, I'm probably gonna do some Cyber Monday shopping too. So heads up. But I did do just a little bit more shopping for printables, because there are certain printables that I want from Jasenia and certain ones that I want from Annie Plans. Then after my little shopping, I did post it on Instagram, my D-stashes. It was a lot of work, I tell you. Probably took me like 3 hours to post 90 pictures up, which is longer than the usual because people keep calling in the middle of the time of my work of posting up D-stashes, so it took longer than it should have. My husband was calling me, and it was for signing up a new client for our other business, and I told him, you know, I'm in the middle of work, give me like an hour to finish doing what I need to do, and I'll get back to you guys. So it was like probably 3 o'clock when I was 3:30 that was done. And then at 4 o'clock, I called my husband back saying that, hey, you know, okay, I'm ready to sign up your new clients. I need these information. Text me all the info that's needed. I'll get back to you guys if I need anything else. If not, I'll just send you guys the information that she would need in order for her to go through everything that she needs to do to finish the process or purchase what she needs. Then after that, I pretty much didn't do much, just chill and watch Thai La Chrome, which in other words is Thai drama. I've been really into Thai videos. It's been really hitting the spot, I tell you. And I'm not gonna butcher this title, but I'm just gonna butcher it. I think it's called Tarum Rak Kwenjai. Sorry if I said it wrong, but probably sounds something like that. And I really wanted to use that movie marquee right there too, really bad, because I usually don't use movie marquee, but since I did just started watching that Tyler Chrome movie, I would like to might as well use it and mark it down that I'm watching a new video, since I did finish a new series. A series of Thai movies. I'm starting a new series. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and then Sunday, I filmed my, my memory plan, which is the one that you're currently watching right now. And then right after that, my kid's been bugging me about, as you can't see anymore, I did zoom you in because I got cut off. My camera is running out of space, so it keeps cutting them off like crazy. But yeah, I'll just tell you what happened really quick after that. I grabbed food and then I ran to Maurice to grab some more boxes where you can see that car up there. Once you can see again up there, I will tell you, but we're gonna start with what we're doing right now. I did do some wash one load of laundry. The laundry basket is from the sample sheet, the quarter box is from the kit, the salad bowl is from Happy Dia, the bowl is from the sample sheet, and I'm marking down that my 30-day spinach challenge begins. Which, in other words, every day I will be eating something with spinach, which my body does do better with spinach. And I got cut off again, as you can see right there. So I'm just putting a picture in to show to you that right after that I did plan, did a lot of planning. But as I was working here on the sidebar right here, I'll just tell you what happened on Sunday. So when you do see it again, the quarter box under the film slate from Also Papery in the script today on Sunday, it's from the kit, and then you'll see a little grocery bag, and that's like a little sample sheet from Paper Muse Craft, and I overlapped it with a heart from the sample sheet again. Now on the sidebar right here, I'm using the header strips and habit trackers from the kit. Then the bottom washi is also from the kit as well. Now I'm just being really undecisive of what to put on here because I want to add foil on here. There's not enough foil since I am so limited to what I can use because this foil sheet only had so much. So I'm trying to be creative and use as much as foil from the sample sheet as I can. Sorry about that, my little kid just touched my table. There you go, me zoom out again. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little wiggle right here. You can see up there that car on Sunday. I did wrote down that visit Dab early. I didn't. The weather got ugly, so I didn't. But anyhow, I am super duper happy about how this spread came out. I thought the foil matched really well. Here are the leftovers that I have. Can totally use it for another week. Hopefully, if I do. Usually I don't use those checkbox, but yes, I hope that you all enjoy and love the outcome of this spread as much as I did. I thought that this memory spread came out so beautiful. It's something new that I haven't done. I really like it. It's super unique, and not much people have used different foil with kits before. So I hope you all like. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my last video. Until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.